What's happening, Leeds Army? Get ready because I'm about to drop 3 absolute bombshells that are going to turn your world upside down this Sunday evening. We're talking about moves that could shape the entire future of our beloved Whites as we gear up for that Premier League return. Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you involves a beloved defender who's basically confirmed his exit with the most obvious social media hint in football history, a striker situation that's got everyone scratching their heads, and a goalkeeper chase that could break our transfer record. Before we dive into this madness, smash that like button if you're as excited as I am about these developments, and don't forget to hit subscribe because you know we're bringing you all the inside scoop that the mainstream media won't tell you. I'm telling you right now, Leeds faithful, what's happening behind the scenes at Elland Road is about to blow your mind. We've got departures that will break your heart, arrivals that will make you question everything, and price tags that will make your wallet weep. Are you ready to find out which fan favorite just dropped the biggest transfer hint on Instagram and why it's got the entire fan base divided? Let's get into it. Right then, Leeds Army, let's talk about Junior Firpo and the Instagram post that's got every single one of us talking. This man has basically just confirmed what we've all been dreading. He's off to Real Betis. Picture this, our left-back wizard who gave us 14 goals and assists last season, who was absolutely instrumental in getting us back to the Premier League, just posted a picture wearing Mark Roca's shirt with 3 emojis, a green heart, an egg timer, and a football. Come on, Junior, could you make it any more obvious? But here's where it gets absolutely mental, and this is going to make your blood boil. Leeds offered him a pay cut, can you believe that? The man who helped drag us out of the championship, who was one of our most consistent performers, and the club thought, yeah, let's offer him less money than he was earning when he joined from Barcelona. This is the kind of decision that makes you wonder what planet our board is living on. We're talking about a player who finished the season on an absolute high, created chances left, right and centre, and was basically unplayable down that left flank. And what do? We lowball him like we're some relegation fighting outfit. The Dominican Republic International's contract runs out tomorrow, Leeds fans. And instead of fighting tooth and nail to keep our star performer, we've basically pushed him out the door with our penny-pinching approach. But wait, it gets worse. The man was so frustrated with our negotiations that he's been dropping hints for weeks. Even drunk Ethan Ampadu was shouting Real Betis from the championship parade bus. How's that for writing on the wall? And let's not forget the bigger picture here. Firpo joins Diego Llorente and Mark Roca at Betis, basically creating a Leeds United reunion in Seville. The Spanish club are even targeting Mateo Joseph from our academy. It's like they're cherry-picking our best talent while we sit here offering insulting contracts. Now, Firpo's heading back to his boyhood club where he'll be playing Europa League football next season while we're scrambling to find a replacement. Absolute madness, but that's not even the craziest part of this transfer window. Hold on to your hats, because while we're losing Firpo, guess who just became available on a free transfer? Dom Calvert-Lewin, that's right. The England international striker has just confirmed on Instagram that he's left Everton after 9 years. Now here's where it gets interesting. Leeds apparently made a secret phone call to inquire about Calvert-Lewin this summer. But before you get too excited, let me tell you why this has got the fan base absolutely split down the middle. On one hand, we're talking about an England international, a proven Premier League goal scorer who knows exactly what it takes to survive in the top flight. At 28, he should be entering his prime years, and the fact he's available on a free transfer in today's market is almost unheard of. But here's the problem that's got everyone worried. And I mean everyone. This lad's injury record makes Patrick Bamford look like an Iron Man. We're talking about a striker who's spent more time in the treatment room than on the pitch in recent seasons. Sound familiar? Think about it. We've already signed Lucas Mika, who managed just 80 appearances in 4 seasons at Wolfsburg due to injuries. We've got Bamford, who we all love but who's made of glass. Do we really want to add another injury-prone striker to this collection? Calvert-Lewin posted this emotional message about seeking a new challenge and how the decision was about his family. Fair play to him, but the question every Leeds fan is asking is, are we that new challenge, or are we just setting ourselves up for another injury nightmare? The man scored 21 goals in the 2020-21 season under Carlo Ancelotti, but he's barely been the same player since. His last 2 seasons have been plagued by fitness issues, and you can't help but wonder if those peak years are behind him. Is this the kind of gamble we should be taking as we prepare for our Premier League return? What makes this even more complicated is that Jermaine Beckford, our former striker who also played for Everton, publicly urged Calvert-Lewin to leave back in December. Even our own legends could see he needed a fresh start. But the biggest transfer bombshell is still coming, and this one involves a price tag that'll make your eyes water. Right, Leeds faithful, brace yourselves because this final story is going to absolutely blow your minds. We're talking about Georgia Petrovic, the Chelsea goalkeeper that everyone's been linking us with, and the fee that Todd Boehly wants for him will make you question everything about modern football. Are you sitting down? Good, because Chelsea want 25 million for this Serbian shot stopper. That's 10 million more than we just paid for Jakobijo, for a goalkeeper who's barely established himself at Stamford Bridge. Let me put this in perspective for you. If we paid that fee, Petrovic would become our third most expensive signing of all time, level with Dan James when we signed him from Manchester United. Only Jorginho Rutter at 35.5 and Rodrigo at £27 years have cost us more. We're talking about making a goalkeeper one of our biggest ever signings when we've got gaping holes all over the pitch. We need a left back to replace Firpo, we need midfield creativity, we need a proper striker, and Chelsea want us to blow 25 millions on a keeper who's been described as remarkable by Liam Rosenior but hasn't exactly set the Premier League alight. Now don't get me wrong, goalkeeping is crucial and we all remember how many points we dropped because of dodgy keeping in recent seasons, but 25 million? For a player who might not even be Chelsea's #1 next season? This is the kind of fee that shows you just how mental the transfer market has become. We rejected paying 35 million for Habib Diarra because it was too much. We've had a 32 million bid turned down for Rodrigo Muniz, and now we're being asked to pay £25 for a goalkeeper. The 49ers promised us they'd back Daniel Farke with up to 10 new signings this summer, but at these prices, that budget's going to disappear faster than a Leeds United lead in the Championship playoffs. And let's be honest, we still need Nick Pope as our #1 target, but Newcastle are pricing us out of that move too. What's even more frustrating is that we're being quoted these astronomical fees while our rivals are making smart, affordable signings all around us. Here's the bottom line, Leeds Army, though we're living in absolutely crazy times. We're losing quality players like Firpo because we won't pay them what they're worth. We're being linked with injury-prone strikers on free transfers, and we're being quoted Premier League breaking fees for backup goalkeepers. This transfer window is shaping up to be one of the most chaotic we've ever seen, and we're only just getting started. The Premier League kicks off against Everton in just 7 weeks, and we've got more questions than answers right now. So here's my question for you, Leeds faithful. Are we building a squad capable of staying in the Premier League, or are we making the same mistakes that got us relegated in the first place? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button because this transfer window is only going to get more mental from here. What do you think about Firpo's exit? Should we take a punt on Calvert-Lewin? And is 25 million for Petrovic absolute madness or exactly what we need? The comments section is going to be on fire, so get involved. Marching on together.